The Robertson County Commission held their November meeting, November 16th, 2015, a meeting of about 25 minutes in the juvenile courtroom, the Robertson County Office Building on Brown Street. Began the meeting with the invocation by Commissioner Steve Haley. Under communications from the county mayor, we mentioned the fact that the Board of Education has recently granted a property easement to the city of Springfield at Cheatham Park Elementary School. We reminded folks that Christmas on the Square is coming up this Saturday, that is the 21st of November, from 9 to 4, with the parade coming at 2 o'clock. And also reminded folks that we'll be having the Christmas tree lighting on the square Thursday, December 3rd at 5 o'clock. So we kick off the season kind of early in Springfield and Robertson County, but we hope you'll come out especially on the 3rd when we light the county Christmas tree, and we'll have Christmas carols and people out hopefully in a jovial mood, and some of the shops downtown will be open as well. So we look forward to seeing you out for that occasion. On the public hearing, there was only one rezoning resolution, and that was Mr. Ben Suggs. There was a resolution to declare surplus property from the Board of Education, one from EMS, one from the Sheriff's Office. There was a motion to approve annexation by the City of Portland, which is some property up off the interstate where the bypass is being constructed. We adopted the roadmap for 2016. We adopted the changes to the roadmap for 2016, and we adopted the official maintenance road list for 2016. There was a budget amendment within the Sheriff's Office, which simply moved some line items apart. There was also a budget amendment for the Economic Development Board for monies for the Red River Preserve. There's money there through escrow in the pilot program, payment in lieu of tax. So there was a refunding of a portion of that money, simply a paper transfer, and then there was the authorization transfer of seized property from the Sheriff's Office to the Board of Education. So a very brief meeting, but a great deal of important action that was taken by the Commission for this November meeting. At the end of the meeting, I explained this red lapel pin that you may see. This morning, it was my privilege to represent Robertson County in a very moving and poignant ceremony. We had a firefighter from New York City, Mr. Ray Thomas, who came and presented a piece of the World Trade Center to Mitch and Dana Lancaster, the owners of Carpet One. And as you may have heard me mention before, Carpet One nationally has been part of a Wounded Warrior program where these soldiers, when they come back oftentimes with grievous wounds, have to be fitted for homes that have special accommodations, and people are asked to contribute $10 once they purchase a carpet toward the Wounded Warrior program. That has brought in a great deal of money where this money has been greatly needed. So we really appreciate Mr. Thomas coming all the way down here from New York to present that to them. Had a good turnout, had a contingency of firefighters from Springfield, from Greenbrier, from Metro, from County EMS to welcome him here. So it was a very solemn and poignant moment, a very heartfelt thank you. So if you get a chance, run by Carpet One and say thank you to Mitch and Dana, and have a look at that piece of the World Trade Center. I think that you'll remember it. Next week is Thanksgiving, and we will pause to be thankful. Hopefully you'll have opportunity to spend time with your family, with your friends, as we take a little rest before we gear up for a very busy, very hectic Christmas season. So I hope you'll turn out for Christmas on the Square, Thanksgiving the week following that, and then a variety of activities there. And it would be remiss of me to close this meeting by not simply saying something that I think all of us have thought and felt for the last few days, and that is Paris remains in our hearts and in our prayers. They very much are feeling what we felt on September 11th, 2001, and I think we are beginning to come to grips with the magnitude of the threat around us, that this truly war that we find ourselves in. We need to pray for this nation, and we need to pray for our French allies and our allies around the world. We thank you for being part of the November meeting of the Robertson County Commission, and we hope to see you back here on December 21st for the last meeting of the calendar year 2015. Happy Thanksgiving.